And good morning, everyone. Today is the 29th of March, almost at the end of the month. And guess what that means? It means that all of your sales that were referred to in our referral program or our affiliate program, whatever you want to call it, you get paid those on the 15th of April. So welcome to all of the new members. We're having a massive sales month. And as you know, there's 31 days, so there's still a lot of time left to bring in new people. As part of the welcoming committee, my name is George Kosch, and I am an ex-military guy. I used to be a pilot in the military a long, long time ago, and now I'm running an internet business online since 1994, and we have been hosting websites and all the tools that we're going to talk about today that make it possible to earn income online. And we're not about earning money fast. We're about building a business online. And any business that you build takes time. And that's what we're all about. And that's why we've been here for 25 years, because we keep telling people that this is what you need to do to establish a business online. Over 50,000 people have come to us, and it's been great. The most important thing that you can do is make sure that you start the program. And I kid you not, and this is really important, this week I received tech support tickets from 2 different people who have spent in excess of 25 days in the program and have done nothing. And they filled out a support ticket and said, you know, what gives? Where are my bonuses? You know, in other words, like, well, what do I do? And I just, you know, I'm always very patient with these people. I actually did a complete video for one gentleman, and I said, listen, you have to go to the training link. You have to, you know, get on lesson number 3 and follow the lesson. That's all you have to do. Just get to lesson number 3. Just follow the lesson, but stay on that lesson for at least 1 full week if you really know what you're doing. If you're a beginner, you shouldn't move off lesson 3 for the full month. Give yourself 30 days on the lesson. And it's going to take you through a video that introduces you to the program, the member area. It's going to sort of give you that orientation of what to do and what not to do. And it will put you on the path to success with this system for the coming years. And even when I recorded the video, the guy still, you know, so I have to write people off, obviously, when they, you know, what do you do, right? I can't go to their house and, you know, move their hands and say, this is what you need to do. I can only be here to say, listen, get on lesson 3, get on the top menu, click on the training link, and go through that video. Make sure that you have a notepad. Take notes. It's really important to treat this like an education rather than a business opportunity. We're not a business opportunity. We are a business. We're going to teach you how to actually run a business online successfully. We're going to set up your website for you. You don't need to set it up. It's already set up and ready to go. You don't need to touch it. Your list server, newsletter system, everything is completely ready and running as long as you do lesson number 3 and you do the promotion using the ad examples. Everything else will run beautifully well. You won't need to touch anything. You don't need to communicate with people you sign up with. You don't need to worry about an autoresponder. You don't need to worry about emailing people, talking to people, phoning people. You don't need to do any of that. Every single thing is absolutely automated except for the promotion. That's where you promote and generate leads in the form of associates into the program. That's it. The reason that you're going to get confused, and some of you will, is because of the other programs online that have you doing walking, chewing gum, and rubbing your belly. Right? You don't need to do that with us. All you have to do is do the promotion. Okay, so that's really important. You don't need to click on things. You don't need to build your website. You don't need to have banners. You don't need to do any of that. All right? Every single thing is designed so that we're going to give you that first month to just focus on promotion. We're here 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and we have been doing that for 25 years. And we don't take Christmas Day off. We don't take New Year's Day off. We don't take nothing, ever. We work 7 days a week. So we're always here to help. We even have a live business center that I'm sure you've seen that works on all devices. It's a continuous video of one of our members who are volunteering their time to not only help you as a silver member, but help people that you're bringing in to the program through the associate, as an associate, through your promotion. The proof, this is the funniest one ever. You know, I want to make sure your system works. You've all heard that, right? I need information. I need to know the system works. And the best response to that is, if you're asking, you're in the program. You're an associate, right? That's what you, in the Live Business Center, our monitors say. You're the proof. How'd you get here? I answered an ad. Great. Who sent you the ad? I don't know. Your sponsor did, because they're using our process, our program, our training to get you here. And that's exactly why it works. Okay? So there's no proof of if this works or not. You're the proof. You came in, you went through this process. Maybe your sponsor didn't even communicate with you. Depends, right? After 3 or 4 months, your sponsor probably will contact, right? It just depends. But for the first 30 days, you don't need to do any of that. But you are here because your sponsor did the promotion and you came in. Okay, so that's why, that's the absolute proof of how it works. I want to tell you first, after you get a little bit more comfortable with this program, about the value you're getting with the silver membership. These things that you're seeing in the member area here, okay, the domain hosting, right? We host your website, we host your email, right? So you have a website, you can book your own website if you want. You can actually start with one of our sites, and in a week just say, listen, I just went to GoDaddy, I booked my own website, domain, and I want everything just done. I want it on that site. Okay, just let us know. I'll send you some instructions, and guess what? Everything will be set up on your website domain, and your email included. Just looks more professional, right? You send out an email, somebody communicates with you, and we're looking at the long term of this business. Okay, so in 6 months, in a year, imagine you have your own email address off your own website. Just looks more professional, right? And all of this is just the website part. We also have banners to use. We have ads already set up for you. Everything is all set. We have a prospect manager. We have a newsletter system. Everything is completely set up and running so that you can use all of the promotion, all of the tools to generate leads that you have complete access to. Okay, they go into your prospect manager. You can then email them out information on any program that you're involved with. Right, so the system is designed for multiple streams of income. It's not designed so that you refer people to World Profit only. When those referrals come in the form of associates, they're your associates. They go on your newsletter. They go in your prospect manager automatically. Okay, so that you can utilize them as you get better and better with the system to send them things from the ClickBank Promo Kit, ClickBank Sales Manager, Moneymaker Kit, JV products. You'll learn how to send those out to your list rather than just posting links everywhere and hoping people will buy them. That generally will not work. Right? So that's important to understand that. If you're not crystal clear, fill out a support ticket. I have videos and workshops that I've got really intense focus on these points. And I can say, listen, I did a complete workshop on exactly how the system works. As a matter of fact, I did that last week's workshop, which you can get to by clicking on training right here on the top menu. And all you have to do is scroll down a little bit, and there they are. This is me explaining the system, drawing out a diagram, explaining step by step exactly how and why this program works so well. For the long term, you have to say that with me. We're not a biz op. We're here to teach you how to build an actual online business. That's why we have domain hosting. That's why we set it all up that way. All right? Are there any questions? If you have any questions, no problem. Fill out in the chat here. You can chat in your question, and I'm looking over here at my chat window, and I'll try to answer your question as soon as I can. Okay. Getting back to the value, we had a person, Sandy just told me about this, that she said, I've looked at the silver membership, and now I realize I can cancel all kinds of other services that I had because all of the tools are here in one place. And I want to tell you the reason that all the tools are. 25 years is a long time to be in business. And 25 years is a lot of support tickets, right? People filling in support tickets. And part of that is when people fill in a support ticket and say, do you have this service? And say 10 years ago, if the answer was no, it was, well, let me tell you something. I'm going to set it up for you. Oh, okay, great. And then a month later, out comes this new service. And so on and so on and so on. So the value has been created by you, the users, the people that have come in over these 2 decades that keep saying, hey, do you have this? Do you have this? Do you have this? This other company has this. They have a landing page builder. They have a squeeze page builder. They have a graphics editor. They have this. They have that. Oh, okay, well, we have it now. So what we do is we just focus on improving the products and adding value every single month, every day, constantly. That's why we have the monthly fee. And it's because we're hosting the site, hosting the email, hosting all the tools, hosting the list, making sure that everything is running really well. So we're not, well, buy this piece of software that sends your video to YouTube, right? We don't have that. And if we ever did, well, it would be added into the program, right? So when you go to these other businesses that are like that one-time fee, well, they're not maintaining anything in general, or they just have one product. Is that bad? Well, no, not really. It's just you're just not getting a lot of stuff. You're not getting a business package. You're getting either the opportunity or something of that sort. Okay, so remember the incredible value that you receive when you come on board, and that really leads into that monthly commission. People, everybody that we have, you can prepay for a year. You can prepay for multiple years if you want. All you have to do is fill out a support ticket and ask for a quote. Especially at the end of the month, we always have great specials on. So you can upgrade to platinum, you can upgrade for a full year, and Sandy Hunter, our president, will send you a quote. But most people are on the monthly program. So every time there is a monthly payment, there is also commission earned by the sponsor. Okay, so that's important to know. And many referral programs are like that. You refer people to other monthly programs. You receive commission every month on those payments, and that's why people like Linda Elzy and Howard Martell and the list of people that you see here when you log in are doing so well in the program because every month they earn commission on the people that they brought in. Okay, so it's really, really good that way, right? And that's all we do. You have to remember we have continuous support. I've been involved in over 100 businesses, well, biz ops, because I joined them all, right? I joined a bunch of biz ops to see what's going on, keep myself out there, because I know you're all in them. That's what you do, right? You join biz ops, got affiliate links and everything, and we teach you how to promote them. And as part of that, it's, I get it. So I'm out there doing all this stuff, and it's important to have an understanding of what you folks are going through and what you're seeing. But the support is extremely lacking in most of them. You fill out a sport ticket, they get back to you in 2 or 3 days. Well, when you fill out a sport ticket with us, we're usually back to you within an hour or two, in some cases minutes. Or if it's, off our hours, like at night, we get to you in the morning. So again, these are all these value-added services that you get with a company that has been around for so long. Okay, so we do take care of our family, our community. And speaking of community, make sure when you log in and you look at this message center, go down here, join the Facebook group. Okay, join the LinkedIn group, join the community. Okay, these are not, you don't log into the community with World Profit Login. It's a separate, completely separate website that we run. Okay, and you can be part of the community forever. Okay, check out the YouTube channel. You can see all kinds of things on there too. Follow us on Twitter. Okay, we've got our video training site. So, right. So, I just wanted to say, I wanted to give you a little story. Do you guys want to hear a story about way back in the day? This is important. Way back 25 years ago, a long time ago, I got involved in a business that was really good. It was my first business, and it was a course that you took. Now remember, there was no internet back then. The internet was email, and you had to type. Like, it was not what you see here. There was no browsers and nothing. But I had email and things like that. But I was looking for this way to make money. I got out of the military. Like I said, I was an instructor, pilot. I got out early. They offered a 10-year pension, like a get out and we'll give you a pension. So I had a year pay. So I had a year of being paid as a pilot, and I was out on my own. So I started to look around, and I joined this program, and the program was great. It was called Creations. It was a course that every month you would get mailed, and it was motivational. And right away, I saw it as, oh, this is pretty neat. I could sell this. And it was a referral program. So again, it wasn't on the internet or anything. It was all mail order. Everything was all mailed to you and everything. And I got a bunch of people involved. I said, this is really good. Every month, you get your cassette tape, rolls, and then there's a little tape here underneath. You put it in the thing, and you put on your little headset. Remember the little headset? And you listen to it. And it was great. And it was $30 a month. And when you got people in, you got a cut of that. You got, 5%. So, and it was an MLM. So I didn't know what MLM was back then, but, you got all these people in. It was the usual diagram, right? These diagrams they show. And so all these people are in. They're all paying $30, and everything was really going well. And I thought, wow, this is wonderful. I'm building a business here. What could go wrong? Well, then they said, this was really amazing. They said, well, $30. Do you want to get to the next level? Go. Well, what's the next level? It was called the round table. You got to you got on a conference call with the CEO and all this stuff. It was $1,500 though. And I went, whoa, that's a lot of money. So it just happened at this point in time that I got hooked in with a great book called Multi-Level Money by Dr. Jeffrey Land. And I'm not sure if anyone knows Dr. Land. He used to be the CEO of World Profit. He helped build the company. And he said to me, because I phoned him, and he said, so I get the $30 because this company had hired him to do some copywriting work. And he was happy with this. And he said, well, I'm trying to write up this thing. And he said, well, you're in the company and you paid this. I did pay because I was really excited. I had hundreds of people in this and it was going great. So I said, well, George, I understand you get the cassette and you get the course and that's great. $30, sure. That's value, right? $30 a month, you get that. What do you get up here for the $1,500? And I said, well, you get to be on the round table, like a table, and you get a chair at the table. And he said, yeah, well, but so you don't get anything. And I said, well, it gives you the ability to sell other people to get into the round table. So, oh, I see. So anyone that's in here you can sell them this. And how much do you get? And I said, well, you get like $1,000. So, well, that's interesting. So, but what's the product you're selling? And I said, well, the round table. You get a seat. He said, okay, so let me understand this right. You pay the $1,500 and then they pay, and every time one of them pays, you get $1,000. And I said, okay, so, but again, so there's no product really. You just get a seat at the table. And I said, yeah, that's it. Makes sense to me. He said, George, that's called a pyramid scheme. I went, what? He was right. There's no product. The company got shut down. Everything crashed. I was out my money. I was like, whoa, this really sucks. So now I thought, all these years later, what's happening now? Well, it's the same thing, but on a smaller level. It's called $25. You pay. They give you a couple of links, right? You pay your $25. You log in, and they give you a link, and they say, take this link and send it to all your friends. And they pay $25, and they get it. And after you bring a couple of people in, you make $100 because it just goes right to you. Oh, okay, well, great. And then they say, well, do you want to make more money? Well, remember the weasel on Foghorn Leghorn? Yeah. Yeah, I want to make more. Oh, well, you could go to the next level by paying $500 because you're making this money now. And you go, oh, so if I pay the $500, I can sell the $500. Yeah, you can. Oh, they might have a course in here or something like that. And exactly, Bobby Joe, exactly. So then you pay the $500 and they pay the $500 and on and on and on. That's called a pyramid scheme. There's no product. And the worst part, guess where the money goes? Called member to member. So in other words, you have your PayPal account or your Stripe account or whatever account, your Bitcoin account, and the money goes directly to you. And then they shut you down. Okay? So what I'm trying to explain to you is don't fall into the trap that I did. These schemes are schemes. They are there without products and without any services, no value. And Dr. Lant taught me that at a point 25 years ago that was so important, right, to understand it. These things have taken the form of gifting programs and founding programs where, I went into a meeting once and I'm just going to tell you this a little quick story. He was an investor. He was working at Canada's largest investment company. And he said, George, you got to come to this thing. It's a meeting. And I said, oh, okay. So I was sitting in the meeting and I'm like, this was before the fallout of creations and everything. I was still like really into this. And he said, at the end of it, they said, so you give a gift. And I said, a gift? Oh, okay. Well, what do I get? He says, well, no, you're giving. I said, oh, okay. So the gift was $1,000, right? He said, George. And this is an investment guy. This is a guy who's been in money forever. He said, you give $1,000 and it's a gift. I said, oh, okay, great. Well, what do I get? Like, why would I give somebody a gift? I don't even know them. And he said, don't worry. As soon as you give the 1,000, you get other people to give the 1,000. I said, who do they give the 1,000 to? Well, they give it to the company, and then the company gives you a gift. So I said, okay, so hang on a minute. How many people do I need to give a gift? And he says, well, you get 3 people, and then you get $2,000, so you get your money back. I went, oh, well, what's the gift for? And he goes, it doesn't matter. It's a gift. He was so angry at me. He just, because I said, well, why would I give somebody, you know, and bottom line is, again, these are called pyramid schemes because there's no product. Now, if you go into a network marketing company, you're buying a product. They ship it to you every month and you get credit, get commission and everything like that. There's a product in there. But as soon as the product is gone and you don't get anything, you're gone. Most of these companies offer you some kind of course. The course is the one, and the founding. You're going to found somebody, founding. So anyways, I'm going to leave you with that because I feel like people should really have an understanding of what value is. When you buy something, you receive something. Okay? Having the rights to sell a course that you don't own is not a product. Okay? So, a couple of people have had some trouble communicating with not only World Profit, but with other businesses out there. Try to avoid at all costs using Yahoo, AOL, MSN, Live, Hotmail, Ymail, Comcast. There's a couple, SBC Global. You can still use these emails, not for business. They don't work. They block everything, okay? They don't like money. They don't like the dollar symbols. Everything just gets blocked, all right? So I highly recommend you get a Gmail account, and just if you, once you get that, you want to change it, all you have to do is go down here to account support, click on account details. You can change your email right up here where it says click to update your information, okay? And you can change it and it'll be all changed. If you don't know how to do this, fill out a support ticket and we'll change it for you, okay? Does that make sense? Sissy says, what about franchises? If you're buying a building, right, that's a franchise. You buy a building, well, you own the building, or you own the rights to the building. You know, it's like a Tim Hortons or a Wendy's or a McDonald's. That's a whole different type of business, right? That's and of course franchises have been around, like Kentucky Fried Chicken, McDonald's. That's a lot different. And Sissy, you can send me in a support ticket if you want and let me know the business, and I can do a quick review for you of it, and I'll let you know what I think. I'm always open to that. If somebody has any questions about a business that they're kind of suspicious about, you let me know, and I'll go check it out, and I'll help you out as best as I can. All right, I've been doing this for so many years. I've seen this happening over and over again. I actually had a gentleman sit beside me and explain one to me, and I looked at him. I mean, he was right beside me physically. Came over to the office and he was sitting with me back, 15, 20, almost 20 years ago. And he explained to me this program, and I said, well, this was 5, 6 years after I knew what was going on. And I said to him, well, what is it you're actually selling? And he said, well, nothing. They were called power lines. People would sign up, and then they would entice them to pay, and then they would go to the next line, and then if everybody that went to the next line made money off the other people, and then there was another line, a higher paying line. I said to the guy, so you mean you just pay? I didn't do business with him, obviously. If you need email from your website, for example, if your website, I saw Richard, I'm not sure if Richard Moore's in here, but he was asking, how do I get it? Fill out a support ticket. And you can go down here, and this will give you a little bit of help. Click on email, web-based email. right? And way up here at the top, do you see where it says setup instructions? Click on that, and your domain name is that one. Give me something over here, and I'll set it up for you. All right? We'll set you up. Okay? It's no problem. It's completely free. It's completely part of your silver or platinum membership. It's up to you if you want to use it. You don't have to, but it's there. Okay? And it's a good thing to have, actually. You know, when people come to your website and they see, you know, you're communicating with you. And again, this isn't for the first month that you're with us, but as you get better and better at this, it's really nice to be able to say, hey, you can contact me at my personal email. Kind of like when people give out a cell phone number, you know, you feel like it's more personal. But again, it's optional. Not going to make or break your business. All right. Can you send out to multiple addresses? You mean email out from your account? You can send out email, of course. Yeah, for sure. Yep. And you can use programs. You don't need to use the web-based part. You can also use programs like I have right here. This is Outlook. You know, Outlook Mail that Microsoft offers. There's Postbox that you can use to check your email. You know. And, you know, just so you know, I have a Hotmail account, right? I've had a Hotmail account for, well, since Hotmail started. And I also have an AOL account, but I don't use them for business. I just have them there in case I want to maybe test something or do that kind of thing, all right? Do you have any questions so far about any of that? Any questions about these programs out there? Are you pretty clear on how that all works? We come down here on the left menu and click on monitor area, and then scroll down to where it says monitor training, and you can read all about it. You can contact Linda Elzy or Brian Armstrong for information if you want, or you can sign up for the program by filling out a support ticket and just saying, I'd like to try being a monitor. You need at least 3 hours a week. 3 hours a week to devote to this, and I assure you, you're going to learn a lot. And there are bonuses for doing it, which you can read about up here. Okay? All right. Bonuses. This is another one that I couldn't believe. I have a guy that years ago signed up for the silver membership, and he said, I want the lifetime upgrades. So I said, well, you got them with the silver. He says, no, I never did. And I said, well, why not? He said, oh, I just never bothered with it. And I said, well, you got to be a silver member because it's tied to your account. It's a program that we run, right? When you go into your member area, and for example, you go into traffic control, and you want to get your monthly injections. This is a good place to go. You go in here and you set up all your accounts, and you go through all this and that kind of thing. And I said it's all kind of tied in so that when we send you your bonus, right, for upgrading to silver, it's right here. We direct you here and we say go down here, click on the Extreme Traffic Pack, and there's a form. And then you fill it out, and we give you the bonuses because it's all tied to your silver program. But I said to the gentleman, why didn't you do this when you were a silver member? Because it's all kind of tied in, and when we do this, it's forever. These accounts, no problem. We take care of these sites. We've had these sites for over a decade. And his answer was really interesting. He says, yeah, I just didn't do it. Oh, well, why are you doing it now? Because you gotta upgrade to silver again so that I can process you. No, I've never heard from him again, but I was really curious. So again, I'm going to reiterate this for all of you. Get to lesson 3. Read the lesson, okay, because it tells you how to get your bonuses, and get that done. It's important, right? You want to get this done. These are memberships that people are paying for every single day. They're paying for credits and memberships and solo ads and things like that. And I think, boy, once you get that going, you go over here to traffic control and you click on traffic injections, and all you have to do is transcribe them in here, right? Put them in here. And look at, if you're a platinum member, you get incredible, like look at this traffic that you get every month. It's crazy. It's completely included. If you're a silver member, you get the first 5, right? But look at, as a platinum member, look at all you get. You get, like these are solos too. You get solo ads. These are, people are paying every single day for these things. You don't have to. So there's that value again. You know, value. These are incredible things. So take some time and get processed. Okay, go through this. It's worth the time. I wish I could show you the credit card orders coming in and the PayPal orders for upgrade me, do this, and like, sure, you're not a silver member, they're associates, right? They come through and they do this, and in some cases they're not associates. We've never even heard of them, right? They go to the site and they upgrade. So anyways, bottom line is there's incredible value in the traffic that you're getting to send your solos, to send out your ads for your other programs. It's all in here. Okay, you just got to come and get it. Okay? ClickBank Store plugin, just as a reminder, I update this every week. All the products are brand new, they're upgraded, and if you go to ClickBank Store, you will probably only see the Superstore here. And you can go in and you can, you know, customize it. There's a one-time setup fee, and that's a done deal. Make sure that you go into the ClickBank promo kit, put in your ID that you write down because you make this up, and you can join ClickBank here. It's completely free. There are no strings attached. You never have to pay money to join ClickBank. You put it in here, you hit your save button, then you go over to ClickBank Store, and you can pay the setup fee if you want, and the store will be set up on your website, And then you also have access to the ClickBank Sales Manager. And what I love about this thing is it's got over 4,000 products in it. You can say show the newest products, and like I said, I just updated this a few days ago, 27th. You can see some new stuff that's coming out, right? And it's everything. How to potty train your dog. Like there's products in here that are just whatever goes in there. Okay, there's hundreds of different health and fitness and everything. And you can sell these products. And it doesn't cost anything to sell them. Like everybody's keto, right? Keto diet, keto diet. So you just click details. You can see a screenshot. You can click this and go to the site. There's your link. This is your link. Anybody that orders through that link, you get commission. You can grab the site, put it on your website. You can publish it to, if you have WordPress blogs that are in the system, this button will pop up. You can even post it to your own website. Just pick one of your categories and say, blog it. And then you can write it up. You can write up a little bit about what you think about it, your thoughts on it. It's totally up to you. Okay, really, really cool. And there's hundreds of, like, well, 4,000 things in here. So you can search. You can look for things that are high-selling things. That's called Gravity. See this Gravity? You click on that, and these are the things that are the biggest sellers. Okay, so Gravity 97, they go way down to 9. Like these are biggies here, but you know, sell what you think is interesting to you. Okay, you don't have to sell the best things. You can. It doesn't mean that these things don't sell. Okay. Show the top 20. That's, you know, another way to get the top Gravity. Gravity, think of Gravity as, you know, the strongest ones. That's how I think of it. I don't know why they called it Gravity. I guess things gravitate to it, right? These are the ones that all the people are selling. So I guess it's a good word. Okay? Richard says, does it sell in the store manager? Yeah, like when you have the ClickBank store, you will find these products. The ClickBank store is actually powered by these products. So you will find all of these products in your ClickBank store, for sure. They're all listed here. When you go and you look at it on your site, all of those products are listed here in these categories. Okay? All right. So if somebody, Richard, came into here and said, I think I want to buy something, they go through and they say, you know, international business, for example, they go and they see, oh, I'm interested in this. They could click here and it's under your link. So if they decide to do this, they will, and they purchase, it goes under you. Okay, you would receive the commission. Okay, so you'd say add to cart, right? So somebody comes through, and do you see down here where it says affiliate equals Incor? I know you probably can't read it, it's too small. Like if I'm looking on my screen, I'm like, are you kidding? I can't read that. It says affiliate equals Incor. And that means it's tracked to me. You know, folks, these things never existed 25 years ago. And if you would have told me they would have, I would have said, no way, no way. We used to send cassettes out and mail flyers. You know, I used to sit on the phone. Dr. Lant used to send me lists of people, leads, right? And I phoned them all. You know what my phone bill was? It was $1,200 a month. And they'd say, oh, send me information. I got, that's all I did. I just sealed it, put it in the mail slot every single day. And then you'd phone them back and you'd say, did you get what I sent you? Oh, yeah, I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. So, folks, this is a dream come true for companies like this, where you can just send people to this site and you say, listen, and you do it all through your prospect manager. You can send them their information on any of these products, okay? Are there any questions about this? Cheryl says, when you post something in yellow on your page, does that mean that is a tip for us? Yellow? I don't know. I'm not sure. Is there stuff that's yellow? I would say yes. Definitely. I'm really excited this month. I'm very excited because sales are through the roof. We're doing really well. This is a great sales month. And the reason for it is this. There are people that are jumping in, going to lesson 3, getting their bonuses, getting the motions going of promotion, promotion, promotion. And honestly, it's because I think this is working, where I say to people, you're here because you were promoted too. You signed up. You got on our associate newsletter. You received email. And you decided to come in and sign up as an associate. Sign up, upgrade to the silver membership. Okay, so is somebody looking for graphics? Do you want to create different size? Oh, Carlos, yes, I see. Oh, let's go and create a graphic. Let's just do it. There are a few different programs that you can use to create graphics. Okay, I want to show you one really easy one, and it's under this link here, image and ebook hosting. But there's a link to a place called Photor. Do you see this, Carlos? So you go to website management and you click image and ebook hosting, and you can go to this site. It's called Photor. I really like Photor because I don't even know, is it folder, whatever. You can make a design, and you can make any design you want. It's completely free. They don't charge you a nickel. Sign up for it and get logged in. I'm probably going to upgrade because this thing is incredible. You can go through and you can pick from templates, and you can create whatever you want, and then you can save it on your computer and then upload it. For example, say I want to do a banner. Let's just do a really crazy thing here. We'll just do some banner. I'm going to this is a nice color, right? Facebook post. So it comes up and it loads up. Now, say edit, that we don't want to do that. We just want to play around in here. So let's do, this one just looks colorful. So you see how there's all this stuff up here? And I haven't signed in. I got to sign in, or they keep putting that thing on there. Let's see if that works. Already got an account. Let's sign in and fill that out. I think that's right. There we go. Email address, George at World Profit. I'm hoping I signed up with that. Oh no, I don't want to sign up. Sign in. Okay, there we go. Sign in. Okay, so when you get signed in, it says George. You can pick. Isn't Easter coming up? Why don't we do some Easter stuff? Not quite sure. I don't know why it says Photor there, but anyways, you can move things around. You can do this. You can do this. Move this around. So you can do stuff in here. I don't know what the Photor is about. I think the watermark is there unless you upgrade. I don't know. You could just move stuff out of there, I guess, if you really want to. Like say I wanted to do this, this, and this, and move the bunny up, this, and this. See how easy it is to work? Special Easter. I guess I can move that up in here if I want. But here's my little trick. So you get it the way you want it. Well, now you can use your image clipping on your computer. There's an image clipper. Let's put a little bunny up there too. Oh, I don't know. I guess the bunny, I wonder if there's a way to bring it forward. Folks, I'm not a graphic designer. I apologize. But anyways, you got all this stuff here. You can actually take a clip. And I have my little clipper on my Windows 10 machine, and it says new. And that's where you could just bring it in here like this. And now you can bring that to your computer. So there's an example of a banner. Okay, and then you save this to your computer. Save it. And it will save it. And then you can load it to the image hosting. Okay, because the image hosting will say, when you go back here, choose the file from your computer, give it a quick name, it's hosted. Then you can send people to it. You can use it in banner, you know, when they say, what's your image, what's your banner image, you give them that URL from down here. Okay, does that make sense? The other image program that we have is up here, and it's under the graphics creator. And you can click here. And there we go. Click here to start after you've logged in. I just found Photor by going to Google, which you can do if you want to. There's no special link to it. Let me make sure that I turn on Flash. Excuse me. Now this one uses Flash, which is, again, is going to be removed from the internet by the end of this year. So you can still use this till the end of the year. Anyways, there's templates, and you can pick from them, and you can change the size. So depending on the size of your banner that you want, you can put that in here. And these things will load eventually. There we go. So let me see here. So you can pick whatever one you want. It'll start the program for you. Just click on this one here. So it loads it in. There you go. And then you can do texting and text and everything like that. And then you can save this to your hard drive too. I prefer doing these ones like Photor because they're modern and they have more things. No, Sissy, nothing will replace Flash. It's finished. It's going to be done. WebRTC will, which is what we use in the member area, is already replaced it. We got rid of Flash several months ago. Okay, so when you go to the home page, this is what's replaced Flash, is WebRTC, along with signaling and a lot of complicated things, but it works great. Okay, so this is our new Live Business Center forever. Are there any questions about that? So if you need to create any kind of graphic or anything, you can click on website management, click on image and ebook hosting, and I would recommend you use this site. I don't know what the upgrade is. Let's go see. Let's go see how much it costs to upgrade. Upgrade. I think it's really cheap. It's like $3 a month. So that's not bad. So $40, and you can upgrade. There's also places that I use, if you want to know where I go for pre-made graphics, that I'm a Photoshop guy, so I know how to use Photoshop. I use a place called Code Canyon, and you can just Google it, but they have a graphics area here, and you can search for graphics and logos and things. But you do need to know, in most cases, how to use Photoshop. There's also other products here like Envato. It's called Envato Elements, and there are thousands of them. There's 15. You know, it's just incredible. It's crazy. There's so many things in here. Okay. Like, look at the landing page templates. There's a million billion of these things, right? They keep coming up. Okay. And Bobby Joe, you know what the best advice I can give you? Don't worry about WebRTC. Don't even say it. It's complicated. Not necessary. I do all that. I set all that stuff up. Focus on promotion. Promotion, promotion, promotion. Generating leads. It's all you should do. That's all Linda does. Howard Martell, all of the people that are doing really well in the program listed over here, all they do is promote. I know they do. I want to say a big thank you, and this, I can't say this enough, to the monitors. You folks are doing an incredible job. A lot, of course, thanks to Linda Elzy for the training, Brian Armstrong for the training and the constant patience required to help people out. Really, really incredible. Okay, so you guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. I'm super impressed with the new Live Business Center. Works great. It's always running, you know, we haven't had any problems. Mary says, I want to build a website. You mentioned a company that will allow us to do it for free. It sounded like, well, actually, you can build a website right here, website management, your website. You don't want to build a website on your own website, or do you want to build another one? If you want to build a fresh website, I would consider Website Plus. Website Plus is very good. It's a one-time fee of like $20, like $27, but you can build a website on it if you want. It's a fresh website. If you want, you can build this on your own domain name too. I can set that up for you too. Website Plus. Website Plus is really good. I don't know if mine's still running here. It should be good. I just did this in about 20 minutes using Website Plus. Okay, so it's here if you want to use it. You create anything you want. There's millions of it's just incredible. It uses an editor that you don't have to pay for right here, and the editor is called MobiRise. If you want to find out more details, there's a video in here too that you can watch. Okay, help video for forums and everything. It's up to you, Mary. If you book a new domain name, I'll set it up on that for you. No problem. It doesn't have to be a subdomain. It could be your own domain, like another one, like a second domain, a second site. Okay? It can be set up for you. You just have to send in a support ticket and say, let's get her going. Okay? And yeah, we host it. Absolutely. Yeah. It's just $27. No problem. Yeah, it's a one-time fee. I know. As long as you maintain your silver membership, you got it. Yeah, and you will like MobiRise. I really like MobiRise. It's really good. It's a completely free editor. And as soon as you're done creating whatever you're creating, it just you just say save, and it FTPs it up once you set the settings. We give you your settings here, and this is, again, it could be to another domain name. So you just have to tell me, and then set your domain, your DNS, set it to ns1.incor and ns2.incor. Okay? Do those two settings in that domain name. I'll do all the rest. I'll send you an email and I'll say, here it is, and it's really cool. I like MobiRise. I'm really happy with it. The problem with companies like Wix is you're kind of in their sort of world, right? Whereas with MobiRise, you're more left on your own. You're running your own sort of program there. It's the only way I can explain it. Carlos says, can we create subdomains? If you do the website plus, absolutely you can. That's the only way we would create a subdomain for you, because then you could put content on it using this. Like, you got to put content on it, right? You have to have a site, like an actual site. So yeah, go in and take a look at it. It's great. It's a way to extend your website. Okay, are you guys clear on that? Does that make sense? And yeah, Mary, you can add as many pages as you want, forms. If you're in another program, you can do something up for that program if you want. It's an infinite thing. It's really, really nice. Okay? All right. So, folks, I'm at the end of the hour. I want to wish everybody a great weekend. Easter's coming up, I guess, yeah, with the bunny. Look at the Photor thing if you want to do your own graphics. It's the best I've found. I really do like their site. And I like, you're thinking, oh, George is just saying that. No, when I went to Facebook here, I did this in Photor. It took 2 minutes, right? It was really fun because they have pre-built templates for Facebook. So I went to Facebook, our members area here, our World Profit member site, and I did this. This honestly was already in Photor. I just put World Profit and this, and I put Sandy and our picture up here. I grabbed that off my computer and just pasted it in. It was really cool. It was really easy. No problem. I did one for YouTube too. So if you go to YouTube, right here, just show you this. I did a YouTube one too. Right here, YouTube channel. I did this one too. I just found it. I like that the little military symbol here, follow us, that kind of thing. I did this in like 5 minutes. And the best part is it's a YouTube channel graphic. So I didn't have to do all the, the sizing and everything. I just went worldprofit.com. There was a, yourdomain.com. So I went worldprofit.com. And then the second line was, I just put weekly live training. And I loaded it up and it worked. And believe me, I know how to use Photoshop, but I have zero imagination for graphics. So I always look for other things that you can purchase, and then I modify them to suit whatever I want to do. Pretty neat. Okay, so everybody have a great weekend, and thanks for coming out. If you have any problems or any questions, fill out a support ticket, okay, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.